Hi, welcome to another Friday's drop. We are going to make this scarf. It's the completely free pattern from theyarnspirations.com. Looking at the instructions, it's so straightforward. It has its skill type, its skill level, its measurement, gauge, instructions for the motif, then materials you require. So you need super saver in color lemon, two balls, and all in one flower power, one ball. Then, looking at the instructions, I have made this 12 granny flower power swatches, and I have the separate video how you're gonna follow these instructions. I have skipped this part because of the length of the video is gonna be too long. Therefore, let's get started with the finishing of these joints. To join these motifs, join the motifs into stripes using flat slip stitches. Join the main color, that is our lemon color, in any corner chain 3 space of the first motif with wrong side facing each other. Chain 2, one single crochet in corner, chain 3 space. So this is the basically instructions of the flat slip stitches, and we are going to put our motifs side by side because our joinings are going to be here. Now before we start joining, let's undo this fasten off stitch, because we are going to do a slip stitch and we'll reach to the corner, because that's how it's going to be easier for us to join using this leftover yarn from our motifs making. So let's use our yarn hook, and then slip stitch in first, slip stitch in last. Now we are in the corner. It's going to be way easier for us to do flat slip stitches when we are working from the corner. Now let's take the other swatch, and let's identify the middle stitch of the 3 chain space. So we'll start from the middle stitch of the first swatch and then second swatch as well. Let me show you the middle stitch of our second swatch. So our stitch is going to go in this middle stitch. So first of all, let's take our swatch 1, and from the middle stitch of swatch 1, it's right here, we are gonna take so we are gonna pass our hook from the top side to the bottom side, so from your face side to the bottom side, just like this. Now you have to make sure your working yarn is underneath. Take the second swatch, and in the middle switch from top to bottom. Now take your working yarn, which should be underneath, yarn over, pull through 1, pull through 2, and pull through third. So third chain or third loop is of your hooks look. So again, second, top to bottom, second swatch, top, oops, the wrong one, top to bottom, yarn over, pull through the chain of swatch 2, chain of swatch 1, and loop over the hook. All right, so you're gonna repeat this to join these two swatches together. Let me show you quickly by zooming in these flat slip stitches one or two more times, just for your reference. I think this should be perfectly fine. I hope you will be able to see it closely. Make sure the working yarn is underneath. It's just in my left hand. Now take it, take the third. So yarn, crossing your yarn from top to bottom, just like this, with some patience. Take the second swatch stitch, top to bottom, yarn over the working yarn, pull through the back loop stitch of the second, back loop stitch of the first, and the loop over the hook. So here I have mentioned the back loop. When you are working with these half double crochets, like and half double crochets of these two swatches, you have to make sure that when you are making the flat slip stitches, you are working with the back loops of those stitches only. Working with the flat slip stitches seems like a work, but it's going to be worth it. I mean, when you see the final texture of it, it's really satisfied, it's really content. So believe me, keep some patience and work with these flat slip stitches of the back loops only. It's going to all worth it at the end. This is the final look after we join our all the swatches together in the stripe, and look how beautiful this flat slip stitches is looking. As I mentioned, so content to see. um yeah, so that's how it is. Now let's see what is the next step in our instructions from the yarnspirations.com. All right, to this right side of the screen, you see the wide edging instructions. After making a striping, let's read the wide edging, how we are going to do. So first row, we first have to hold our scarf vertically. So this is how it looks. So this is vertically, we have hold our scarf, and we gotta join the main color with the slip stitch to the top left corner to the scarf. So main color in the sense is the red heart super saver in color lemon shade. That is going to be our main color for the wide edging and also the narrow edging. So that being said, we are going to join that into the top left corner of the scarf, and we will just start following the whole instructions of how we are going to do the wide edging. Okay, main color, join it using the slip stitch and make chain 2. In the bracket they have written does not count as stitch, so this chain 2 is not going to be your first half double crochet. It is chain 2, it's gonna remain chain 2. Now in the second, first half, one half double crochet in a same space as slip stitch. Okay, and after the star they have returned the work 18 half double crochet evenly across the motif. But I figured out that it's not 18 half double crochet, it's going to be 20 half double crochet evenly across the motif. That being said, in the very next stitch over here, we are going to make one half double crochet. Make sure you're working with the both loops. In the second half double crochet, so you should have the 20 half double crochet in total. Keep doing it as I'm doing right now. Follow these steps, follow these instructions. Very straightforward. We are going to make a half double crochet in that chain, very much chain. I covered the gap or the space, but I didn't cover the space. You see how I'm working in the stitch small hole only. So that's how you're gonna work. Count your stitches. So this is done. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So 20 half double crochets are complete. Now where we have joined this, we are going to make 2 single crochets in that. So 1 single crochet here, 1 single crochet here, and now we'll start again making half double crochets in the other motifs, across the other motif. So this is our second motif, and we are going to keep repeating that till the end of the whole long edge. Okay, and I'll see you after that. Once done, one half double crochet in chain 3 space, and then you gotta turn. So how you're gonna turn your work, we are going to make one half double crochet there, and after making one half double crochet in a last chain 3 space, based on the instructions, we are going to turn our work. So that's how you're going to turn your whole work, that is your scarf. So now you're going to start working the second row of the wide edging. Now, reading the instructions for the second row, starting with the chain 2. We have made the chain 2. In the very next stitch, we are going to make one half double crochet, and we are going to keep doing one half double crochet in next stitches to the end of the row. And we are going to turn our work, and we have to repeat that row until we get the wide edging measure still 4 inches. So from that to the like first row to the 4 inches, and we are going to end our work on the wrong side. Even right now as well, as you can see, you are working on the wrong side, so your 4 inches should be stopped at the wrong side of the scarf. So keep doing it, keep doing the half double crochets and complete your wide edging of the 4 inches. Here comes the final look of 4-inch wide edging. Then next step is of doing narrow edging. To do a narrow edging, they are saying to the right side, holding scarf vertically, join main color with slip stitch to the bottom right corner of the scarf. So how we are going to do it? This is our right side, of course. Here we are going to the bottom right corner of the scarf for narrow edging beginning. So based on the instructions, first of all, chain 2, which does not count as stitch. One half double crochet in same space as slip stitch, and we are going to work again. They have written 18 half double crochet, but for us it's going to be 20 half double crochet evenly across motif, and then 2 single crochets in the joining chain 2 space, same as how we have worked for the wide edging. It's going to be same as the wide edging. We are going to have the same second row, but remember how we have worked 4 inches of the widthness. This time we are going to work only for 1.5 inches of the widthness. That's how we are going to work for the narrow edging. Make sure you are ending on a wrong side row, and then you're going to fasten off. Later on in the second portion, we are going to see first end edging and final edging. Look at the final look of this scarf with the narrow edging and the wide edging. It's already looking so pretty. But moving forward to the instructions, we are gonna now work with the first end edging and final edging. Let's look at the first end edging. The instruction says right side facing, holding scarf vertically, join main color with slip stitch to top right corner. Start with the chain 1, 1 single crochet in same space as a slip stitch. Work 30 single crochet evenly spaced across short edge of scarf and then fasten off. Okay, so make a slip knot, and following the instructions, we are gonna join to the top right corner this yarn with the slip stitch. So that's how we are going to join our main color to the top right corner, and then we are gonna make chain 1. In the same space as a slip stitch, we are going to make a single crochet. There we go. Now make sure you are evenly spreading this whole 30 single crochets with this short edge of the scarf. Okay, this whole part of the instruction, that is first end edging, is going to be on the normal speed. I am not going to fast forward or skip this portion, or I'm not going to show this in a time lapse, because I would like to keep it for your reference that how I am actually spreading this 30 single crochets evenly spaced across short edge of this scarf. So you can basically see like where I am putting all the stitches, and where my hooks are going and how my stitches are evenly spreaded, and also I will be counting my stitches maybe once or twice. And if I wanted to adjust, if I needed to adjust, then I might have adjusted the stitches as well. So just keeping it for your reference so that you can have the idea. But yes, if you already have the right numbers of stitches, you can skip it and you can just jump to the next portion of this video. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25, oops, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. That's how it is. 30 single crochets evenly spaced across the short edge of the scarf. Now we are ready to fasten off. So fasten off. Now repeat these for the left another side, the opposite side of the short edge as well. But the only thing is the step that we have just done of fastening off, we are not going to fasten off. Instead, we are going to do something else. So this is the some some stitches of the final edging. Keep doing it and make sure you have 30 single crochets evenly spaced for this side as well. So now we are done. Now we are going to start our second round. Do not turn, do not fasten off. Second round is going to be first chain one, working from left to right instead of working from right to left as usual. So work one reverse single crochet in each single crochet around scarf, join with slip stitch to the first single crochet, fasten off. So reverse single crochet is going to be something like this, chain one, okay, and we do generally this, but reverse is like in here, that's how we are going to work the whole row of reverse single crochet. Somehow I feel so satisfied and like so complete by looking at this edge. It just gives that, finishing look to this scarf, and I simply love working with the reverse single crochets. Reached near to the corner when we are still keep continuing our reverse single crochet bordering of this scarf. Do not fasten off, just keep going. There is no complex stitches here. It's just I wanted to show you how the corners are also working with the reverse single crochets. Keep doing it, keep continuously work till you reach to the beginning of this reverse single crochet, and at the end of this edging you only need to work and join with the slip stitch to the very first stitch of this single crochet. That's how we are going to complete this edging, and after the edging we will see the most beautiful portion of this flower power scarf is to make the flowers hangings. So that being said, we'll see you in the second portion of this video. Now let's see how our corner flowers are going to be. We are going to have four of them, one for each corner, and this is how it's looking. Just look at that, it's so pretty. Make sure you have to let color, allowing the color to change as they appear. It's just kind of like self striping, and we are going to use the leftover yarn. My yarn is already finished, so I'm using the second ball of yarn I have pulled from the center, and based on the instruction we will first make a slip knot, and then we will make chain 3 to form a ring. So to form a ring, after making a slip knot and making chain 3, we will first slip stitch to the third chain to form a ring out of the chain 3, just like this. After making a chain 3 ring, we have the instructions to make chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This chain 4 counts as double crochet and chain 1. After making these 4 chains, we are going to make one double crochet like this, followed by chain 1 7 more times. So chain 1, this is the first time. Now another 6 times we are going to make one double crochet and chain 1. So second time, double crochet, chain 1, third time, double crochet, chain 1, 4, double crochet, chain 1, 5, double crochet, chain 1, 6, double crochet, chain 1, 7, double crochet, chain 1, and this is done. Now count it and make sure you have the right numbers of double crochet and chain 1 sets. After this is done, we are going to join it using the slip stitch but to the third chain of the very first chain 4 sets we have made. Later on we are going to slip stitch to the next chain 1 space for the second row. Now chain 5. So chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Later yarn over 4 times. So yarn over 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now draw up a loop in a same space as slip stitch, just like this, and yarn over, draw a loop from the very first 2 loops. So 1 and 2. Do that for 4 times. So we have already done for the 1 time, so we are going to do that for another 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now you still have 2 loops left. The whole thing of yarn over and draw through these loops for the 4 times is going to be again for the 3 times. So this is the second time. So yarn over 4 times, draw a loop, draw through 2, through 2, through 2, through 2. Now do this for the third time. Yarn over, draw through 2, draw through 2, draw through 2, draw through 2. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a loop from the same space, through 2, through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now, in total, you have 5 loops left on your yarn. You are going to simply yarn over and draw through these all 5 loops, just like this. And you have closed petals, making chain 1. Now make chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now slip stitch in the same space as chain 1 space where the petal just made. Okay, this is the whole one complete pattern. We are going to have another 7 petals, so this flower is going to be the 8 petal flower, and it is going to be a simply repetition of the first petal that we have made. But to make a second petal, you have to do one step of going to the chain 1 space by slip stitch, and then repeat these for the 7 times. Let's make second petal by doing slip stitch to the chain 1 space. Then we'll make 5 chains, just like how we made for the first time or the first petal that we made. So chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 chain made, so we will do 4 times yarn over, just like this. We will draw a loop from the chain 1 space, same as the first chain for me have made. Draw through 2, 2, 2, 4 times. So do this for another 3 times, and that's how we are going to have our second petal as well. Draw through 2, draw through 2, draw through 2, draw through 2. Do another third time, yarn over, pull through, draw through 2, draw through 2, draw through 2, draw through 2. And the last time for the second petal, draw a loop, pull through first 2, pull through second 2, third, 4, and 5. Sorry, 4, yeah. So pull through all these 5 loops on the hook, chain 1, then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Total 5 chains, then slip stitch, close this whole second petal as well, slip stitch, and to make a third one, slip stitch in the third one, and we are going to repeat this for another 6 times. When done for the actual 6 times, this is how it's looking. Now we have last petal left, so there is nothing different right now. We will start with slip stitch to the second chain 1 space, and then we will start with the chain 5 as always. So chain 5 like this, and yarn over 4 times, draw through the loop with the same space as slip stitch, draw through first 2, second, third, 4. We have 2 loops. Now 4 times, draw through 2, 2, 2, and 2, like this. One more time. Sorry, next, not one more time. We will have another one more time after this. So draw through 2, draw through 2, draw through 2. Now the last time, draw through 2, 2, 2, 2. Now yarn over and draw through all 5 loops on the hook. Chain 1, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 chains, and then we are going to close this last petal as well with the slip stitch in the same space as how we have started from the slip stitch. And then after this, we always had done slip stitch to the next one, but of course this is the last stitch, so we don't have any slip stitch. So we are ready to finally fasten off and finishing this very beautiful corner flower for our scarf. Now weaving these ends, all the ends, so that these flowers can be absolutely ready to attach with our corners of the scarf. Yeah, so that's we are about to end our scarf making. I have attached one of the flower to the one corner, and here you can see how I have connected the flower. Here's the suggestion for you as well. Well, I have joined it from the one of that corner, but you can join it from the middle as well, as shown in the photo of the yarnspirations.com. But let's see how I have attached to this corner. So, the finished flower, take your favorite yarn needle, attach it with the thread, and find the perfect corner. So I have finished there. So I'll simply go to the corner, and I'll make sure to attach from there itself. So let's see. You're simply gonna sew this flower using this needle and a thread, the remaining thread of the flower making itself. Just do it by your preference. Right now I am stitching from the middle of these two petals, but as I have mentioned in my suggestion as well, you can stitch it from the middle point of the flower. That way it's gonna give you more stable look. Right now it's kind of going to give you the loose hanging flower kind of look. But yeah, you can see how I have attached, and you can see the flower joining that have been mentioned or that have been shown in the yarn inspirations photo as well. We are almost done and ready to fasten off after in out in. So fasten off, that's ready. That's how it's looking to the two side, but now repeat this for the other remaining side as well. And here you go, the final